So about 9 years ago, I uploaded a video, ATV Offroad Fury 3 first ever double backflip. Now, this video was an anomaly. I uploaded a lot of YouTube videos back in the day, and most of them are total shit, really cringy, and they're probably not worth watching now, unless you like to see me get embarrassed. But this video, again, was an exception. It was the anomaly. It was the standout, because I was the first person to do something. I was the first person to show proof. Now, a lot of you may remember the ATV series from back in the day, and it was a pretty popular game. That's what makes this accomplishment just the more exciting, the fact that I was able to do a double backflip. Now, since the video has around 5K views, I got quite a few comments on the video itself, a lot of which were just saying, you know, congrats, whatever. But there was one comment in particular I want to zero in on here. So this guy said, a triple backflip is possible, blah, blah, blah. He seems to know what he's talking about. You know, he's talking about some of the mechanics in the game and saying how it could be possible. There was another guy who said he could do a quad backflip, but nobody believes him because he's stupid and there's no way. But today, now 10 years later, obviously, I am a seasoned gamer. One extra decade of preparation for this very moment. Right here, right now. I want to see if a triple backflip is truly possible. And I'm going to try to test it, see how it goes. And if you guys enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, be sure to leave a comment, and let's just get right into it. So first of all, I want to make sure I take all of the necessary steps in order to achieving this goal of a triple backflip. Now, back in the day, I didn't really care too much. I was just kind of threw on an ATV and went for it. But now I'm going to try something a little different. Now, I'm going to get the ATV, the Bomb Squad H-Bomb. Now, this ATV is actually the fastest ATV in the game per my testing. I did testing. In terms of top speed, it's the fastest. Now, I know what you're thinking. When you put the maximum exhaust on the maximum top speed exhaust on the Fury, it is actually faster. And you would be right. It does say the top speed is max on that. But for whatever reason, even though the Fury has a higher top speed, the gearing on the H-Bomb is longer. So I don't know why that is, but it just happens to be a thing. And I know what you're also thinking. Maybe on the H-Bomb I should be using the exhaust that allows you to get more top speed and acceleration, because acceleration is important. But I'll show you in a sec why I'm using what I'm using. So I'm going to go to the tune. I'm going to show you the tune. I put low gear ratios, obviously, so you get higher top speed. Parts, again, I put on the top speed exhaust. The acceleration and a top speed high exhaust, the one that's the most expensive, would be good usually, but you don't need acceleration very much, because I'm just gonna show you why here in a second when we start up the video. But of course I have the best tires on and whatnot, so I'm just making sure I have all of the tools to try if the double backflip is possible to accomplish it. So here we go, let's get into it. In Pro's backyard. Alright, so here we are. So the reason I said acceleration isn't that important is because right here we have a hill. Not this hill, but this hill. This hill here is the hill that I used originally to get the double backflip, and it leads into one of the biggest jumps in the game. So this seems to be, from my experience, the highest spot that you can get to, with the best chance to get airtime and be able to do a double backflip. If there is a better spot in the game, let me know in the comment section below, and I will try to do a triple backflip there. But I'm about to do a double here. I'm going to try to show you what a double looks like. I could at least replicate the feat I accomplished years ago. Here I am in the air, backflip, double backflip. So very comfortably I can do a double backflip, very comfortably. It seems like there's a lot of time that I'm spending no longer inverted, just kind of flat, and there is airtime after the double backflip. That seems to be a thing. It's not like you can barely do the double backflip. The double backflip could be done on this particular jump pretty damn comfortably. But as I tried and did more attempts, I wasn't sure if we had enough airtime to get a triple backflip. You can see how high in the air we are. But it seems like a double backflip is really the only way. So I tested, I tried, and folks, unfortunately, I do not think the triple backflip is possible, and here's why. I'm going to explain it. Basically, the main explanation I have for it is gravity. Gravity plays a massive role in this. I know that sounds cheesy as fuck, but if you go and watch here, right here, I'm going to pause the video. You're really high in the air. By the way, this was one of my best attempts. I did an attempt after the stream and I got a little closer, But this was my best, like one of the best attempts that you can get that's capable. I'm going to pause the video. You can see when you're done the first backflip, like, yeah, you're really high in the air. Like, you want to get an indication of how high you are? Look at that house. Look how friggin' high we are in the air. And we're already done the first backflip. So one's imaginations can run wild about the amount of backflips you can do because, you know, of how high you are in the air. The problem is, once you start climbing altitude, you basically fall straight down. There's no air resistance. Like, on a normal backflip, usually a lot of it's going forward, the momentum. But the problem is when you're this high in the air, gravity tries to pull you down. And when you get that high, you could do the double backflip while you're falling, but you don't have enough time to do the triple. I can get about 2 1/4 of the way there. So I can get about 25% of the way to a triple backflip after doing the double. And even I'm sure if you were to TAS the game, which is a tool assisted where you go frame by frame and try to get every perfect input, every top speed, every perfect jump, you would still not be able to get a triple backflip even with the perfect frame, perfect inputs. And I am pretty confident in this after trying, at least not on this jump. And this is, from my knowledge, the biggest jump in the game and the one that you get the most speed leading up to. So from my knowledge, a triple backflip is not possible. And I know it sounds crazy because you could do backflips off of little dinky things like this. Like, I didn't even preload it. I just barely moving, and I did a single backflip there. But the problem is once you get so high in the air, gravity pulls you down really, really, really quickly. And it's just not quite possible to do it. So there's another track called Glacier Resort that I see a lot of people on YouTube who upload videos go to. And there's a jump right at the beginning of the free run map. And I tried this as well, and it did work. I did end up getting a double backflip. Of course, it was a little bit more of a tight jump than the one I did at first. It was a little bit more difficult to accomplish, but it's still pretty comfortable with the fastest bike in the game. And, I mean, this might not be the fastest bike in the game for this particular jump because you don't have a speed lead up. You might want acceleration instead. But it's still, double backflips are still a little harder than the other jumps, so I don't see a triple being possible here either. But I'm forgetting if there's other places. There might be a couple of other places on free run or even on some of those big tracks that you could do a double backflip. Like I think on Baja Sierra or the Sandy map for the Pro National, you can do a double backflip. But a triple just seems to not be possible. Let me know if you guys have any video proof of you being able to do it, because I'd be really interested to see if anyone has actually accomplished a triple backflip. At this point, nobody seemed to be able to accomplish it, so let me know what you guys think in the comments section below if you've played this game before, and if you would like to see more videos on this game. I actually have a few planned and a few great ideas. But I'm going to end this off with every ATV Offroad Fury 3 video. I'm going to do a montage at the end of it with cool stunts and tricks and just clips of random things that I like to do. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll be sure to make more videos on this game. And yeah, it's your boy Dude, and I'm out. Peace.